The NFL Today, brought to you by Black & Decker. Black & Decker power tools for less than you'd expect. And by Jockey Underwear, what the well-dressed man is wearing this year. And by Brunswick Corporation, inside or out, from boating to bowling, everything for your sporting life.
Ladies and gentlemen, from North Augusta, South Carolina, 4 years of college at Clemson, in the warm weather city of Dallas, Charlie Waters. I don't recognize you somehow.
You're not intended to. I'm just out here to try to stay warm today.
Does the get-up help?
Yeah, but I'm still freezing.
You know, Charlie, we keep talking about guys staring other guys down. You'd scare the life out of somebody if you lined up and bumped and run with them in that get-up.
I guarantee you I'll be a lot warmer than they will be, though, when I get out there today.
If it's this cold Saturday, will you use this kind of a thing?
I don't know. I didn't play in the Green Bay game, but I guarantee if I had something like this, these guys had something like this, it'd help them a little bit.
Freeze your eyeballs.
Yeah, but you got to keep your eyes open.
Okay. Well, why do you have your mouth uncovered then?
Because I got to keep my mouth running too.
just to keep warm.
Yeah.
Well, keep it running and talk a little bit about Washington. How big is this particular game for you?
I think it's a super big game for us. You know, I think we win one out of the next two, we'll be in the playoffs. But I hope it's this one that we win, because the guys, I tell you, we really want to win this game. We just got to prove to people that we can beat Washington, and they're not the Super Bowl club that everybody puts them up to be. I think we can beat them, and we got to keep our momentum going. So when we hit that playoffs, we'll be, at our peak.
You've had several good games since you got in the starting lineup. It appears to us. Do you feel comfortable with that position now at cornerback?
I feel, let's put it this way, more comfortable. I don't feel as comfortable as I would be at safety, let's say, but I feel better than I did when I first started in the San Diego game.
Well, it's good to have you in the starting lineup for Dallas. You could be in Minnesota right now.
Minnesota's what? Chill factor's minus 54?
CBS Television Sports presents the National Football League. Brought to you by Goodyear, only maker of double-belted poly-steel tires. And by your Union 76 dealers. The spirit of 76 lives at Union Oil. And by Wilkinson, makers of the bonded shaving system. It makes shaving easy. And by Ford and your Ford dealers. See all the better ideas for 73 at your Ford dealers.
Well, I think the biggest factor, you know, was our offensive line. Anytime you got a line that blocks as well as our line does, well, you know, it's a great credit to them, you know, to have a back or two backs, you know, to gain over 100 yards.
Did you really think that you could run on the Redskins as well as you did?
Well, probably not as well as we did, but, you know, we knew we had to move the ball against them. We had to set up some kind of ground attack, so, you know, so we could attack them with fire passes, play action passes and stuff. Usually go into a game, you know, hoping to set up your running game, you know, and if your running game's going, then you got a lot of other ways to attack.
With two outstanding running backs, yourself and Calvin Hill in the backfield, how well do you all complement each other back there?
Well, I think Calvin probably helps me more than I help him, you know. I mean, I know a defense would probably key on him more, and that's probably why I had as many long gains, you know, Saturday as I did, because I think they do respect Calvin quite a bit because of his breakaway ability, you know, and he's a big, strong, powerful runner, and so they have to really respect him and play him a little more than they do me.